Hi guys, just a quick video. If you're looking to spend £100 on potentially upgrading your bike or equipment, what you could kind of spend it on or where the money could be well spent. The first thing I'd have a look at, which obviously one of the most important thing on the bike is the tyres, and you'll notice quite a big difference because obviously that's what keeps you in contact with the road. The Continental GP 4000S tyres won quite a few awards, and I use these on a couple of bikes. I've used kind of numerous different tyres over the years. I mean, 60 quid, yes, is a lot to spend on tyres, but they do make a big improvement to rolling resistance. If you're running 23, might be worth upgrading to the 25 because they do give a more supple ride, and for the same pressure that you run in the 23 and a 25 supposedly has better rolling resistance. I've definitely noticed more comfort from going to the 25mm tyre. I've had a couple of punches or slices in the tyre just due to kind of hitting flint or something, which you can't odds, which would probably slice most tyres, but all in all, racked up quite a few miles, been very durable. Next thing could be worth having a look at is the Look pedal system. If you've got a kind of cheap clipless system, or you want to go clipless, Look is very popular. One advantage is the pedals are quite easy to service and not a massive cost to replace, cheaper than a set of tyres and the Continentals. And the cleats are also very easy to use, clip in and out, and are only kind of a tenner for a pair, and they're very cheap to replace. Some other systems have expensive cleats, and if they get damaged, you've then got to fork out quite a lot just to replace the cleats on the pedal system. But these have an adjustable tension on there, easy to clip in and out, and kind of a good upgrade, especially at kind of 50% off with most bike stores at the moment. One that's probably overlooked quite a lot, which I find kind of makes quite a nice difference to kind of your shifting and a general ride, a nice quiet drivetrain makes quite a lot of difference for me. And when you obviously go out on sporties and rides, some people's chains are rattling and squeaking away. For 29 quid, I normally change the chain a couple of times a year. A decent kind of chain loop might set you back 15 quid. So sometimes new lube isn't always the answer when a new chain, the Dura-Ace one, if you're on 11 speed, is 29 quid, ultra quiet, really slick crisp changing on there. And if you kind of drivetrain's getting a little tired and noisy, changing the chain can sometimes work wonders to bringing it back to life and making it feel as good as new. Linked in with that is the Shimano polymer coated cables. They do a brake and gear set for these. It'll probably cost you about 50 quid for both. Changing the cables is a good thing to do anyway, because we'll crispen up your shifting and kind of give you more fill on the braking, more modulation. These cables, which I run on both my bikes, very smooth in operation, worth having a look at, can make a big difference to your bike in terms of the feel, braking and gear change. Cables do stretch and they do get tired, so it's a nice easy upgrade. Just got to make sure you're kind of au fait with resetting up the brakes again and indexing the gears if it's something you're going to do yourself. And kind of the last one, which isn't obviously on the bike but off the bike accessory, if you don't have a decent kind of track pump or bike pump, this is one worth having a look at. 700 decent reviews. I've got one myself. It's easy to use, works every time, the valve doesn't come off, decent pressure gauge, you use it, done. It's a quality bit of kit. Cheaper pumps are okay, but they're fiddly. The valve pops off there when you use it. It's just nice to have a decent pump, a quality bit of kit, and it's going to last you a long time. Interested to see what anyone else or you guys would recommend an upgrade for kind of under 100 quid. Pop it in the comments box below. Always interested to hear, or any questions, just pop them in below.